What do you think of Peyton Manning? He might be out for the year. What do you think?
I think if you can't throw, you can't throw. So I mean, it affected his velocity on the ball, and that's what he's known for. So that's a done deal. He's probably done. He's probably done. Now this is I'm breaking this news to you. So don't come around to me a year from now when he doesn't show up at the end of the year. He's gone for the year. And he doesn't show up next year, don't come around and say, oh, isn't it amazing how Peyton Manning is not going to play, he's retiring, isn't it amazing, digital day? I don't want to hear that story because I'm telling you now, Peyton Manning has thrown his last football.
All right, I'm not too sure if that's correct, but this is what I'm going to say here. Peyton Manning is a great quarterback, and he might go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks in history. But don't try to justify his greatness by saying, well, see, this is last week's games. Well, you see how much Peyton Manning meant to the Colts and how great he was? Wait a second. Who did the Colts replace Peyton Manning with? It wasn't a quarterback on the rise. It wasn't a good second-string quarterback. It was Kerry Collins, a grandpa, 39-year-old Kerry Collins, who's at the peak of his career, a systematic quarterback. Everything has to be in place for Kerry Collins to be a very good quarterback. There's no comparison. So don't tell me that if you didn't bring in an adequate quarterback, an above-average quarterback, that there would be such a drop between the Colts' talent they have in being competitive. Don't tell me that. Because you needed a quarterback in there who can give you some kind of ability, not a 39-year-old Kerry Collins. Oh, because I heard some of the announcers say, oh, yeah, now you see how great Peyton Manning really was. Guess what? You put me out there, I could probably do as good as Kerry Collins. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not as good, but maybe not as bad.
No, it's bad.
But you see the point I'm making? If you replace a Peyton Manning with chopped liver, you're going to get chopped liver. If you replace Peyton Manning with someone solid, a solid quarterback, then there's going to be a drop-off, but it's not going to be that big of a drop-off like it is now. You follow what I'm saying?
You are absolutely correct. That is probably the best diatribe you've had in the over past 2 years. Yes, Peyton Manning is good. Probably one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But if you put South High School starting quarterback on your NFL team, he's going to get creamed.
Exactly.
Plain and simple. So if you put out, like you said, chopped liver, you're going to get chopped liver. If you put out a decent quarterback, he doesn't have to be, see, they made a mistake. He doesn't have to be a great quarterback. All he has to be is decent and good and not cough up the ball. And they still would be, top rated. Meaning that they could play at the same level and win some games. But if you go put in a guy who's not, one leg is in the grave, the other is on the sofa, on a banana peel, he ain't taking you anywhere. Plain and simple. And unfortunately, you're not getting Peyton Manning back. Because if he had 8 months to heal and then needed another operation after the 8 months, what makes you think he's not going to need another 8 months to heal from this operation?
Right, exactly. And not only that, Kerry Collins, it wouldn't make a difference if he was there for the whole off season, but he only had like 2 or 3 weeks to learn the offense.
No. The guy was sitting down and retired for a reason.
Right, exactly.
Retired for a reason.
He's pretty much washed up.
Yeah, that's it. Look, now he forget this guy's name. Look at Brett Favre. Brett Favre, 19 years plus, because he could play. He could still throw the ball. So he could throw all those years. But if you can't throw the ball, if you don't have the mentality, if you can't read the defenses, if you can't do what top quarterbacks do, stay home. Get the rocker computer out. Get your glasses on. Get the paper. Subscribe to TV Guide. Don't try to come play for the Colts. Stay home, Collins. Stay home.
You got it.